Hello people and welcome to the Full On Epic Show where we talk about anything and everything indie game related. First off for today, let's just get into some news. Robocraft, a massively successful free-to-play game by the indie game development studio FreeJam, is finally leaving the early access stage. Version 1.0, which was rolled out last week, marks a huge milestone for the game. It also brings some new features to the game such as taunts and cosmetic CPU, which should help influence more players to use cosmetic items on their creations. More notably, however, are the early access player rewards that'll be coming with the update. Players will receive exclusive items and crates based on how long they've played and supported the game. Since this is meant as a thank you to early access players, anyone who made an account after the update rolled out did not receive any of these items. There's a lot more to the Robocraft 1.0 update, so for full details and patch notes, I'll leave a link in the description down below. In some other exciting news, the Indie Arena booth made a return this year to Gamescom, a video game trade fair held in Germany. The booth serves as a platform for independent game developers to showcase their work at an affordable price. This year, over 80 indie games from 26 different countries were showcased. Here are just a few of the highlighted games. There was Frostpunk by 11-Bit Studios, and it was described as a society survival game where players have to build a city in a frozen and inhospitable land. They've got some really satisfying trailers and videos out there, so be sure to check them out. Next up, a game called 9 Parchments by Frozen Byte was also shown off at the booth. It's a wizard-themed co-op RPG game that really looks crazy fun to play. Those were only 2 of the games at the booth. There were dozens of others such as Serious Sam, Dead Cells, Everspace, and multiple titles from Congregate, Surprise Attack, and Humble Bundle. The booth was a complete success, and I hope one day I can go to Gamescom and see it myself. In some smaller news, if you have an Xbox Live Gold subscription, you'll be able to download a good mix of games for September, including the widely popular indie game Oxenfree. Oxenfree is a teenage adventure game by Night School Studio, and it follows the story of a group of friends who accidentally open a ghostly rift. It'll be free for Gold subscribers from September 16th to October 15th, so keep an eye out for that. If you're interested in more information, there'll be a link to the article in the description. With the news out of the way, we can get into the indie game spotlight, where I'll cover some notable indie games that are currently in the works. First off, we have RUINER by Rycon Games. I don't even know where to start with this game. It looks awesome, exciting, and unique. Everything from the story to the combat mechanics looks incredible so far. The developers describe this game as a brutal action shooter set in the year 2091, and if you can't tell already, I love it. Take a look at this small clip from a recently revealed trailer for the game. The combat looks fast-paced, immersive, and skill-based, and has some mechanics I haven't really seen in games so far. Obviously, I don't want to overhype the game, but I'm definitely interested in playing it. I haven't managed to find any word on the price so far, but the game is set to release on the 26th of September on PC, Mac, and Linux, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Moving on, we have Empyrean Galactic Survival by Elion Game Studios. From a first look at the clips, you can see that the game combines elements from multiple other games such as Space Engineers, No Man's Sky, and StarMade to make something really cool and on a scale that I haven't seen in a long time for an indie game. You could warp between planets, explore massive asteroid belts, fight and survive against aliens and biohazards, and so much more. Empyrean is available on Steam as an early access game and promises an open world and free roaming experience. It's gotten some really good reviews so far, so if you're interested in these types of games, I really recommend checking it out. Lastly, but definitely not the least, is At Sea by OT Games. Now this is a game I really don't know much about. It's an indie horror game set for release sometime in 2018. I found an interesting teaser uploaded for it a few days ago that I'll leave a link to below, but that's really all we got for now, just videos and pictures. But from what we have so far, it seems like it's gonna be a well-made game. You can see from the shots and the teaser that they really nail the whole horror game concept. But the developers do promise to take it into a different direction than most horror games today. I'm super interested to see what they come up with, and I'll keep you guys updated. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. Feel free to share your thoughts on anything I talked about today down below. If you liked it, subscribe. More to come. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.